Last night on MasterChef Australia.
This week's team challenge is a cracker.
2 teams cooked for 2 families and special guest judge Curtis Stone.
I think the red team's done a great job, but this is MasterChef.
And in a MasterChef first, both teams tied and shared the reward.
It's a dead heat.
But the 4 least impressive individuals were singled out for elimination.
If you go home after this, your dreams are just shattered.
Tonight, Callum, Carrie, Jonathan and Phillip fight for their lives.
This is a sudden death taste test.
Together, they have 24 chances to keep their dream alive.
Your future in this competition depends on getting the ingredients right.
I'm just really hoping I don't stuff it up first round.
You find yourselves here facing an elimination. One little slip up and you could be gone.
Carrie, Jonathan, the dessert was the problem. Peaches cry out for cream.
I'm really disappointed, but Carrie and I let the blue team down, so we're just going to have to face the consequence.
Phillip, Callum, that frittata just didn't cut it.
The reason Phillip and myself are here is because the entree wasn't up to scratch. It wasn't presented well enough for this competition.
Now is the time to drive in the stakes, stand by your bows and hold fast in the face of the enemy. You are going to need every ounce of your concentration, focus, experience for this next challenge. Go upstairs, gather yourselves, and we'll see you back down here a little later. Good luck, guys.
This is my last chance. If I stuff this up, I'm going home. I'd love to own my own restaurant one day, and the further I get in this competition, the more opportunities that are going to open up to me and the more I'm going to learn. So I really don't want to be eliminated today.
None of us want to go.
Definitely.
I think all of us are going to go into this fighting, determined. This is my second elimination, and nothing can prepare you for it. I've got a long, long way to go, and I really, really want the opportunity.
You're not fighting against one another, you're just competing against your own self. This is my 3rd elimination. Going straight into it with a clear mind. I'm coming out of this on the other side and I'm staying in the competition. I've always wanted to open a restaurant. I've been cooking for 10 years and now's the time to learn a load and make my mark.
It'd suck to go home this early, wouldn't it? The reason why I entered this competition is because, even as a little kid, I had a huge passion for food. I really want to follow that dream and then one day, hopefully open up a restaurant under my grandmother's name, Eleni, who gave me the passion for cooking.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah,
Whatever happens.
People from the blue and the red team both get to share in the reward lunch at Sailor's Thai, and I'm really looking forward to this.
We made it.
We made it.
Good afternoon, guys. My name's Ty Bellingham. I am the head chef for Sailor's Thai restaurant. And you're going to be dining in the traditional fashion of a Thai banquet meal.
The entree comes out and we've got prawns in betel leaves, oysters, and we've got chicken in egg nets. It is beautiful and it hits the spot well.
Main course comes out, turmeric fish curry, caramelised pork hock, spiced spatchcock. and beef ribs in coconut milk. This is an absolute joy.
I'm not actually happy sitting there today. All I can think about is Phil. It's his birthday. I just don't know what I'll do if I don't see him at the house tonight.
This is the first time 4 people have faced an elimination. So I'm wondering what they might throw at us.
This is a sudden death taste test. Put 1 foot wrong and you'll be going home. There are 24 of the most important ingredients sitting on this bench right now. If you want to survive in this competition, you want to hope that you know them all.
Shit. It's gonna be hard.
It's time to find out the dish that holds your fate.
George puts a big red pot in front of us. I can definitely smell seafood of some variety.
This is how it's going to work. You get to look at the dish, you can smell it, you get to taste. If you name an ingredient correctly, then it moves on to the next person. They taste, they name the ingredient. If it's correct, it goes to the next person. And so on, until one person names an ingredient incorrectly, then they're out of the competition.
Carrie, may you do the honours and lift the lid on the pot.
The first thing I notice, seafood, seafood, seafood. Lots of it. And you can see other ingredients going on in the dish. And I know that there are going to be some ones that are not so easy.
Guys, any ideas of what it is? It's a fish stew. You know what type of fish stew, Jonathan?
Bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse? Yep, spot on. It's a classic French Mediterranean fish stew. It's delicious.
I'm relatively comfortable it's a bouillabaisse, and I'm pretty sure I know what the ingredients are that make it up.
I've sort of flicked through them in recipes and that sort of thing, but I've never cooked one, I've never even eaten one, so it's a little bit concerning.
Phil, you're first up.
I hate to lose, and I can't let this one go. I have to survive.
This is a sudden death elimination. The first person to name an ingredient incorrectly will be eliminated. There is literally no room for error.
I'd like to say mussels.
Mussels. Black mussels are in the bouillabaisse. Well done. Jonathan, step up to the bouillabaisse and taste.
First thing I do is taste the sauce. I want to start thinking about what could be in the sauce, but I'm going to name one of the obvious visual ingredients. Scallops.
Scallops. Scallops are in the bouillabaisse, Jonathan. Well done.
It's my turn. I'm focused, but I'm petrified. I might think I know the ingredient. I just have to make sure what I see and what I taste is what I say.
Carrie?
I'm gonna say prawns.
Prawns.
Prawns are in the bouillabaisse. Well done, Carrie. Good job.
Callum, would you like to come up and taste?
I'm really nervous because With the pressure of the situation, even things that look obvious, you sort of question yourself over.
Callum, name your first ingredient.
Bay leaf.
Callum, there's bay leaf in the bouillabaisse. Well done.
What's the next ingredient?
Celery.
Parsley.
Flat leaf parsley is in the bouillabaisse.
Tomatoes.
Carrie, there are tomatoes in the bouillabaisse.
Callum, please step up. 7 ingredients have been identified and 17 are left. Good luck, Callum. Callum, please name your second ingredient.
Scampi.
What makes you say scampi?
I'm relatively confident that these little guys are scampi.
Jonathan, do you think Callum is right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they're definitely not yabbies. They are definitely scampies. Well done. Phillip, you're next.
Clams.
They are clams. Well done.
I'm going to say oil.
Jonathan, you need to be more specific. You need to tell us what type of oil it is, or you can name another ingredient.
What type of oil?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Extremely serious.
I'm pretty certain for a Mediterranean dish it's olive oil, but I'm not going to take the risk on this ingredient. I'm going to find another ingredient that's going to be a bit more obvious. Fennel.
Fennel is in the bouillabaisse. Well done, John.
Great.
I'm really feeling the pressure, and I just hope I don't slip up now.
You realise that if you name your next ingredient incorrectly, you're going home.
I'm gonna say garlic. For just a split second, I second-guessed myself after naming the ingredient, and if it's wrong, it's too late.
Garlic is in the bouillabaisse. No good French cooking would be the same without copious amounts of garlic. Well done.
Name the ingredient.
Onion.
There are onions in the bouillabaisse. Well done. You've named 12 ingredients out of 24. Now we're getting into tougher territory. Phil, next up.
Fennel seeds.
Fennel's already been named. You sure?
I found seeds in there, and
Fennel
I picked them
seeds?
up and I've bitten into them.
Phillip?
Yep.
There are fennel seeds in the bouillabaisse. Well done.
The next ingredient is fish stock.
Fish stock it is. Well done.
Salt,
There is salt in the bouillabaisse. Callum, you ready to name your next ingredient?
I might pick up where Jono left off before and say olive oil.
You sure?
No.
Why would you say olive oil?
In French recipes, they would generally use olive oil.
Your reasoning is sound. There is, in fact, olive oil in the bouillabaisse. You have named 16 ingredients so far. It's never happened before on a taste test. This is the furthest we've got. Phillip, it rolls around and it's your turn again. Let's go.
This process is so nerve-wracking. Your whole career, your dreams, everything's on the line. And it all comes down to tasting some miserable French stew.
Right, Phillip, you need to make a decision.
Look, I might have to take a stab at the dark with this one. I can't get my head around it.
Come on, Phillip. Make a decision.
I think I'm gonna go white wine. After I know my fifth ingredient, George walks up and down the aisle, you know, looking at each cloche, and I'm just praying to God he's going to lift one. I'm a little concerned at this point.
Jonathan, do you think there's white wine in this bouillabaisse?
There's definitely an acid in there.
After Jonathan's confirmation, I feel a little bit more confident.
Phillip, I can reveal to you now, there is no white wine in the bouillabaisse. Phillip, I'm so sorry, mate.
I feel shattered. I get a massive pain in my chest. I think it's probably my heart breaking, but I don't know. It's like a bad dream. I can't believe it. I'm pretty shattered. I'm imagining what my grandmother would say to me right now. I know she'd say, you know, I know she'd say she'd be really proud of me for, you know, how far I've come.
Phillip, you know what? When you came on to this show, the boy from Tassie, come on, Phillip. It was a change for the good, a new direction. You've met some great people. We've had the pleasure of having you here. You're a lovely man. And best of all, you've got an amazing passion for food. Phillip, we're going to put you out of your misery. We're going to show you the remaining ingredients. Leeks, tomato paste, orange zest, saffron, Pernod, John Dory, flathead. And the last ingredient, surprised nobody named it earlier, pepper.
You know a chef when you see a chef. You will make it. It's been a pleasure having you here, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Phillip, your time in the MasterChef kitchen is over.
Walking out of the MasterChef kitchen for the last time, it's very hard. You just almost want to hold onto the walls. It's been, you know, an amazing adventure. Pity it had to end so quickly, but at the end of the day, there's only going to be one person left.
Sitting here waiting to see who comes
down the stairs is excruciating at the best of times, but knowing that my two best friends are in this elimination and chances are Phil and Callum are not coming back is even harder to imagine.
Carrie. I'm the first to walk in to the lounge, followed by Jonathan, and followed by Callum. And when people realise Phil has gone, they're stunned, and you can see the look of disappointment and devastation on people's faces. Phil will be missed.
Phillip is like my little brother. It's his birthday, and I had planned to get him a cake and celebrate his birthday with everybody else. He's very dear to me.
Welcome back, guys.
I really wish Phil all the best, and I know he's going to do well, and they're going to rename Tasmania Phillip Island.
Being back at home, it's bittersweet, but it's really good to see my grandmother and my friends.
I love you so much.
I feel like I got a lot out of the competition. It was the most amazing experience of my life.
Cheers.
The game's never over for Phil. I'm never going to give up on my dreams.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia.
First up, we're going to have fun with the American theme.
Gary and George take over the kitchen for a super-sized masterclass.
Just going to get people begging for more.
Also on the menu, 2 classic Italian dishes with a twist.
Absolutely beautiful.
Plus, renowned chef Peter Curavita untangles the world of crustaceans.
Welcome to some secrets.
And serves up 2 tasty recipes for Marin.
It's all about sensations. That's what food's all about.